Discovered dead on an Australian beach in 1948, the unknown man carried no identification, and to this day, his identity and cause of death remain elusive. The presence of a cryptic phrase, Taman Shud, meaning ended or finished, torn from a rare book added an air of enigma that has fascinated investigators, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. On December 1, 1948, at around 6:30 a.m., a body was found on Somerton Beach, near Adelaide, Australia. The deceased was an adult male, estimated to be between 40 and 50 years old, well dressed in a suit and polished shoes, yet curiously lacking any form of identification. The man was lying in a relaxed position, with his head propped against the seawall. His arms were positioned oddly, with his right arm bent and left extended. His pockets contained no identification, only a train ticket, an unused bus ticket, chewing gum, a comb, a pack of cigarettes, and matches. No visible signs of struggle or injury were present on his body. His teeth did not match any known dental records. His fingerprints did not match any in Australian or international databases. Despite extensive investigations, no witnesses saw how the man arrived at Somerton Beach or how he died. The man's stomach and liver were congested, with an enlarged spleen. No clear cause of death was determined, leading some experts to suggest poisoning. Toxicology tests revealed no detectable foreign substances, making poisoning impossible to confirm. His heart was normal, and there were no signs of natural disease or injury. Without a definitive cause of death, theories flourished, ranging from suicide to espionage. One of the most puzzling aspects of the case emerged when investigators discovered a hidden pocket in the man's trousers containing a tightly rolled scrap of paper with the phrase, Taman Shud, printed on it. What did Taman Shud mean? The phrase was identified as Persian and translated to, ended, or finished. It came from the final page of a rare book, the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a collection of 11th century Persian poetry. The book from which the paper was torn was soon found, discarded in a car near Somerton Beach. The torn piece matched perfectly with the missing part of the book's last page. This bizarre find raised further questions. Why would a dying man carry an obscure literary reference? Was it a suicide note, or did it signal something more sinister? Inside the book where Taman Shud had been torn out, authorities found a series of handwritten letters, resembling a cipher or code. Though cryptographers and military intelligence analysts examined it, the code remains undeciphered to this day. Another peculiar find was a phone number written in the book. It belonged to a nurse named Jessica Jo Thompson, who lived in Glenelg, near Somerton Beach. When questioned, Thompson claimed to have no knowledge of the deceased man but displayed a strange reaction when shown his plaster cast, suggesting she may have recognized him. Some theories suggest that Jessica had an affair with the man, and he was possibly the father of her child. This theory gained traction when it was discovered that her son, Robin, had a genetic trait matching the Somerton man's rare ear and dental structure. The Somerton man's mysterious death led to numerous theories, some more plausible than others. 1. Suicide or untraceable poisoning. One prevailing theory suggests that the man took his own life by ingesting a rare poison that could evade detection by 1948 forensic tests. Some poisons, like digitalis or strychnine, can be lethal without leaving clear traces. Given that this occurred during the Cold War, some believe the Somerton man was a spy, possibly involved in intelligence work for either the Soviets or the West. Supporting this theory, the coded message in the book remains unsolved. He had no ID, fingerprints in no databases, and unidentified origins. His well-dressed yet out-of-place presence in Adelaide. The presence of Jessica Thompson, who may have had ties to intelligence work. 3. Romantic tragedy. Another theory suggests that the man was involved with Jessica Thompson and may have been Robin Thompson's biological father. Some believe he traveled to Adelaide to see Jessica but was rejected, leading to suicide. 4. Medical experiment or accidental overdose. Some experts have theorized that the Somerton Man may have been an unwitting test subject for a medical or military experiment. Given the Cold War era, experimental drug trials or nerve agents were being studied by intelligence agencies. Despite decades of speculation, the Somerton Man's identity and cause of death remained unknown, until recent advancements in DNA analysis. In 2022, researchers extracted DNA from his remains and used genetic genealogy techniques. The DNA was matched to Carl Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne, born in 1905. While DNA testing may have identified the man as Carl Webb, many questions still linger. What was the meaning behind the cipher in the Rubaiyat? Was he a spy, or simply an unknown man caught in tragic circumstances?